Hello and welcome to today's edition of The Reaction with me, Kajikop and Charlie. All that we have to talk about is my drink today. In English, we would say that my own opinions. And clearly today there is something I want us to look out for today. And our topic is just about discussing what the future holds for a country, a beautiful country like Ghana, and what are we doing right today as we speak, right? Today, as we speak, marks the 120th day of our president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama's second tenure of office as a president of this country. He gave us certain promises, and then you would want to be asking. I know your question is just as good as mine. Has he delivered, or is he delivering? That's present continuous tense. He gave us some promises. He went into a social contract with the Ghanaian populace that after 120 days, these are the things I want to do for you as a people, right? And clearly, he has done some. He's still doing some, right? He has done some. He has done a lot. I won't lie. He has done a lot. If I sit here and tell you that he hasn't done nothing, then I'm being a hypocrite. He has done some. He gave us 26 good promises. 26 good promises. We have to then ask ourselves, I wouldn't want to go into it bulletin by bulletin because take it or leave it, he's a human being too. He's a human being too. He knows what he was about. He knew what he wanted to do. And it as a result of this 120 days social contract with the Ghanaians, right, was one of the reasons why people decided to vote for him. And that is why he won massively with a convincing victory that nobody could have doubted. So let's move into it. Today, I chanced on this thing, right, which happened on exactly 15th of August 2024. Clearly, so that means that in the immediate past government, that's His Excellency, the former President Nana Addo Dankwa's term of office, chanced on a particular article or some few words meted out to the traders and the good people of Ghana in the Ashanti region by the then former minister for the region, Mr. Simon Osei-Mensah. And I want us to pick this in context. Let nobody put it in quotes that he's in MPP and therefore what he said was not right and then now it is right, or what he said then was right, now it is wrong. Right? Let's begin to think over whatever we are doing. Now there is this thing I want you to know. So in case, let's just assume that the government of this country, successive governments of this country, have always done things right. The question now comes into perspective. Have we, as a people, as a group of people living in this country, have we done justice? Have we done anything good to the motherland? Sit and ask yourself in your small corner as a teacher, as a market woman, as a trader, as a businessman, as a businesswoman, right? As a minister of state. Okay, so we'll claim you and we'll deem you as part of the government. So let's take you out. As the ordinary Ghanaian, quote unquote, what have you done? Let's just take it as the government have been good to us. What have you done in your small corner? Just recently, we began to see, look, the bus stop boys have become a case study for us as a people. And I will get into what the Honorable Minister said on the 15th of August 2024. He says, and I quote, "The indiscipline is too much. I want to use this opportunity to caution traders who are defying orders to vacate from the pavements around the Swami Road, the Swami Runabout." So this is what he was saying. He said quite a lot of things, but let's take it paragraph by paragraph. He says that the indiscipline is becoming too much. I want to use this opportunity to caution traders who are defying orders to vacate from the pavements around the Swami roundabout. I have always sat and thought, governments have thought it wise to build markets for traders. Markets are not built for, excuse my language, for teachers. It's not built for lawyers. They are not built for masons. They are not built for carpenters. They are built for traders. Why then do we begin to behave as if we have no knowledge about why the market was built? It was built to host series of market women and market men who are ready to trade. So once we know that there is a certain market dedicated for trading purposes, we all assume that common sense will be applied. That market women and market men will carry their stuff to the market. Then the customer will come and buy and go away. But what happens to us? We neglect the market centers. We pack our things and come and sit at the roadside, causing unwarranted traffic. If the government on a day decides to push people out from there, you begin to make statements that we will vote against you. And in this case, are you doing the right thing as an ordinary Ghanaian? Are you playing your role well? Your role in your small corner as a market woman, have you done something good to this nation that you are causing traffic? Is there anything good for us? Clearly, clearly, we've not done ourselves any good. We haven't. As a people, we have not. We've always blamed people. We've forgotten to blame ourselves. We claim we are the voters, we hold the power, the Kokoboti power, and hence we misbehave around. Markets has been built. Don't sell at the roadside. Common sense should tell you that. Get your tent, sit at the market centers, sell. But you don't do that. You prefer to sell at the roadside. And in that case, are you helping me or you're helping yourself? Or you're helping the entire country? You should understand market women, and in fact, wherever you find yourself, you should begin to understand that we are building a certain nation for our own good and for the future generation. Bible says that dominate till I come. Is this how you want to dominate the earth God gave to you? No. And then we be about Jennifer. You see market. You see Udredini. Sasa wanyama kwa tena ho ne ton. Your person water or beba beto. Now you people make the argument that if you sit in the market centers, people don't come to buy. Why? Some others are also selling at the roadside, and hence the customers don't mind buying from those at the roadside, whilst neglecting those inside. Okay, so let's just take it as everybody has decided to respect his or her boundaries, and that every market woman or market man or trader has decided to pack his or her thing, get to the market and sell. Who would be at the roadside for any customer to come and buy from? Clearly, the customer will also be forced to go and start buying from the market, not at the roadside, hence causing traffic. Move to the Malata market, move to the Medina market. At the roadside, the pavements there, you won't have peace. Move to the Ashaiman market, boo boo. All the major markets in this country. Look, it is high time the ordinary Ghanaian is taught from childhood. This should be something that every household and every school should begin to inculcate, imbibe into the young ones. Hence, they grow with it. That is a nation that we are building. Obibeka just out in Ghana, no Papa dear. Hello. Now, this minister here is known. I intentionally picked him up because in the media space, he is known to be one notorious minister, in quotes. Oh, yeah, but he has said things good. And today I'm bringing it in, even though it's not his government, but I'm bringing it in. Something positive. We should learn from that. Now let's move on. He says that we have previously told them to relocate in a peaceful manner. Too. But if they refuse to relocate, we will eject them forcefully. And by force, should we even get to that point? That also points out that just recently, you see the demo where the minority leader was found causing some form of assault or abuse, allegedly, on a police officer. Sometimes we should begin to exercise patience. I understand that these people could be so frustrated, even though he or she knows I am not supposed to be selling at the roadside. The police officer knows that this is my boundary, these are the rules, these are the commandments, this is what I should do. But for some reason, they decide to flout it, causing leaders to also come on. We shouldn't even get to that point. So for the Ashanti minister, you see, when he says that I will forcefully take them away, once he also attempts to take these people forcefully from the roundabout, something that was made for roads, human beings have decided to come take control over that. Is that fair? Once that happens, oh, a bit too more, a bit too more. Oh yes, I look. We are part of the problem. That's what I'm trying to say. It has not been NDC, it has not been MPP. Yes, I admit. Look, if you want to take this problem of who caused our nation so badly on a scale of 1 to 10, the Ghanaian population, the Ghanaian populace, the citizens, the ordinary citizens have been part of the problem 8 out of 10. These politicians are just about 2 out of 10. We are the majority. Is a politician the one telling you to leave the pelter on the floor? And near MPPT opposition, or Baba catch us on the Missouri Jato form. Fato got and now got and Sutrana a 2 kilos when a boa fast near say flooded. MPP politician and make catch us say that. Ah, we should begin to reconscientize ourselves. Look, redesign our thinking as a people. Let's further read it and hear from Simon Osementa. Those traders who are also selling on the footbridge at the CBD must also vacate because the footbridge is not a place for trading activities. Clearly, footbridges are not meant to sell. And I wonder how people begin to use unauthorized places for trading, all in the name of lawlessness. Now ye bibi, I best say bibi. Okay, can you imagine an ambulance using the market roads and you have parked yourself on the road selling? Are you not going to kill somebody? Huh? Are you part of the nation building at all? Okay, so between you and the politician who failed to provide beds at the hospitals for people to even receive better health care, you, the market woman who has decided to start selling at the roadside, hence causing roadblocks, and then the politician who decided not to buy beds, you, the market woman, as ordinary Ghanaian, will point fingers at them. They are the bad ones. Are you a good person? Hello, are you a good person? Begin to think. You are a group of people in the name of religious works. Today we are doing Arwe in our Islamic religion. We want to get married to, we want to bring people together as couples. All in the name of that, you block roads, you set canopies up. What kind of attitude is this? It says you should feel him. As I said that ben. How? Why? Why is it so that leaders and elders of this country have decided to be, look, what can you say is not with any partners? Yeah, 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 say, what did you attempt? Akwala nso tu mpanyinfo sɛbe. Akwala de otu mpanyinfo aha na wadi atɛm. Well, let's move on. Simon Osimhen have further added that we are not interested in collapsing anybody's business. When we eject them, they will start saying they voted for us to come to power. He have been voted to bring development and not to encourage lawlessness and indiscipline. We wokase na woyɛ ɔpanyin woyɛ market woman woyɛ trader woyɛ nipa te kurom ha na wosɛ wonyɛ politician ɛno nti yɛama wo ho kwan sɛ kasa nsɛm yi asɛbi wonyɛ kwasi asɛm na waka na underlined idiotism at its highest level ɛnka bi da ɛnka bi that these politicians were employed or were given power to bring development development ebi na wɔyɛ no na kwan yɛtwa sɛ wobɛtɔn nneɛma wɔ so you should begin to question yourself. Who constructed the road? And in the name of constructing the road, we want to sell. If they had wanted to use that place for market, they would have constructed a market. But that place was deemed fit for road, to aid navigation. The to and fro of people will be much faster and easier, just to aid businesses thrive. You know, that once the politician begins to enforce the laws, it is seen as, oh, ebi yi mo 4 years bɛ so na nsi yɛ galamsey yɛ kɔka nsi ndc oh ebi yi mo, and it's not their fault. You begin to hear the opposition supporting, but it is only in this case. That's why we have to give thumbs up to the NPP. They have not, even though they have major accomplices in this fight, they have not, as a political party, shown any iota of interest in supporting these illegal miners. And he said, Chairman, wontumi kura na ɔka ho a ɔsɛ meme support illegal mining. Woyɛ bɛrima abɛka na hwɛ sɛ yɛncastrate wo a. So at least they've shown from their former president who says that I am putting my presidency on the line. Clearly, they are good with words. At least what can be. But the main thing is still happening. The way and manner in which we are doing things, we keep on blaming these leaders, failing to blame ourselves because we are part of the problem. And I'm saying that, look, majority of the problem is from us as a people. It's from us. Hey, demonstration in this but you know I say BBR. Are they demonstration? Just hold your placard, move around, make your point, let your voices be heard. And demonstration with Wafabu and Wari Kakas, not saying Yama. No, Bwami and Abwa. It's not done anywhere. Right? We move on and I end with him. He says that when we start enforcing the laws, people will be complaining of hardship. If there's hardship, then I'll ask that you stop the business and go and sell cocaine for a living. Ahano na papa ne say na asem. That's who your business now anymore the day they jakoton cocaine. Papa, it was so bit true. This line that you said on your one. But what do you mean by cocaine? Cocaine. How did you know that cocaine gives money? Well, and then my dad I'm the buy I drink and I think that if you begin to honor these good values, look, these politicians are not bad people. Some of them are bad, but majority of them are not bad people. They mean well. You think the His Excellency, the president, the former president, Nana Dankwa, would not be happy that he let power leaving Ghana as a heaven? But unfortunately, he couldn't. He couldn't. And it's up to us to begin to uphold the good values of this country. And then we will see goodness. My name is Menkajo Kopane. You join us in today's edition on the reaction. Please do well to click on the subscription button and the notification button. Once you watch this video, share for others to also watch. We are here to put the nation Ghana agenda, building the Ghana we want, the resetting agenda, trying for us to do it and do it. I still believe in it, and I think that look. So before I leave, let me give a score to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. His 120 days social contract with us. He gave us 26 promises, and I think that he has been able to succeed in giving us 75% of them. Clearly, he has done so well. He has a good will to build this country, and all that he needs is our support. So, in your small corner, brighten the corner where you are. Thanks for joining me. Bye.